Hello, my name is Jonathan Fleming. I'm a local real estate agent in the San Francisco Bay Area. I run localhouseinfo.com website. I'm a real estate agent that works in the San Francisco Bay Area, and I present in a weekly webinar series designed to give a little bit more informed information about today's home buying maze in the Bay Area. Today I'm featuring Rudil Samikel, mortgage broker with Broadview Mortgage Corporation, and he's going to take us through 5 of the best strategies right now to buy a home in San Francisco Bay Area to avoid all the confusion, overpaying, and getting a mortgage that will work for you in today's home buying market. Rudil, please come to the stage.
Hey, thank you, Jonathan. As Jonathan mentioned, I'm a mortgage officer with Broadview Mortgage, and today we're going to talk about 5 great home buying strategies for home buyers in the San Francisco Bay Area. A lot of people don't know about these really new government programs that will help lots of home buyers who may not have had a chance before to buy their own home. And with a little bit of help and a little bit of preparation with some real estate professionals, we can get you going and get you along and getting and owning a home of your very own. Go to the next slide here. A quick overview of what we're trying to do with this class. We want to give you the information you need to make an educated decision when you buy a home. As I mentioned, there's lots of new programs to help you. So, in some cases, you can buy a home with a very small down payment, and in other cases, you may not need any down payment at all to buy a home of your own in California. We want everyone to come away from the class getting as much information as value as possible. If you have any questions, please type them in the box or ask them on the microphone if you can, if you called in. But please feel free to ask us anything you want. No question is too simple. No question is dumb. Usually, if one person has a question, at least 2 other people in the audience have the same question, so you'll be helping other people as well as yourself. So we have 5 strategies here we're going to talk about. FHA, that's a government program, a lot of federal government program many people have heard of. VA, that's the Veterans Administration Mortgage Program for our service people. CalPERS is a California state program that helps government employees. Now, you don't have to work for the state to have access to that. Any government employee who has that as their pension can use this. Cal HFA, this is a really new program. It's really exciting. It lets you buy a home possibly with just 0.5% down payment. So make sure you listen for that one. And the Home Rehab Program, this is a program that lets people borrow a little extra money if the home needs some repairs or improvements that will help add to the value of the home, and this lets you finance those costs, so you don't have to save up that money in the beginning to get some things done and fixed up for your new home. Okay, the first program I'm going to go into is the FHA Home Purchase Loan. You've probably heard a lot of this in the news today. A lot of people are taking advantage of this great program. It's available to U.S. residents, so this is available in California and elsewhere in the country. Unlike some programs, this one has no maximum income limit. So even if you're looking at buying an upper-end home or looking to move up to a new home, this is a program you can use to take advantage of it. It doesn't require perfect credit scores. That's another myth some people believe, that you need to get a mortgage nowadays. You need absolutely perfect credit. This program was specifically made by the government so that people who have maybe had some credit issues in the past but are working to improve their situation, they can use this program. Low down payment, as low as 3.5% minimum down payment, and the thing is, this does not have to be all of your own money. With this program, you can borrow money from a family member. A lot of employers have programs to help their employees buy a home, or if you have a retirement plan. The government, the IRS specifically, lets you borrow from your retirement plan without penalty if you're going to buy a home. So that's another source. Also, many government agencies, cities and counties, have down payment assistance programs where they will help you, give you some money or loan you some money to buy your first home. Now with a low down payment, this program, it does require some mortgage insurance. That's a small payment at the beginning of the loan, but you can make that part of your mortgage and part of your monthly payment, and we'll talk about that later. Other great thing about the FHA loan program is in some cases you can actually have if you already live in a home with an FHA loan, you can use it again on your next home if you have certain circumstances. If you have to move beyond your control, reasons beyond your control like your job is moving or your family has gotten bigger, then those are reasons that FHA will let you buy your next home with one of their mortgages, even if your current home has one. A great advantage with this one for people buying a home is that it's possible for someone who buys your home in the future to assume the mortgage. That means they could take over the payments on your home when you move to your next place. Now, you might want to ask, why would that help you? Well, let's imagine you're buying your home, you're moving out of your home in 5 years from now. You are moving, your family's bigger, your needs have changed. Well, if you get this loan right now, you might only be paying 4.5% interest on it right now. Those rates will probably be higher in the future. Now, imagine if you could sell your home 5 years from now, and you could offer that buyer a 4.5% interest rate 5 years from now, when the rates at the time might be much, much higher. That makes your home much more competitive and gives you a real advantage in terms of selling your home in the future. So that's another great feature. And also, as I mentioned in the last line here, it's possible to use this loan program to buy a multi-family unit, like a duplex, triplex, quadplex, where you live in the home and you rent out the other units. That's allowed in this loan, and it's a great way for new people who want to start investing in real estate to kind of build a nest egg for themselves and their families. They can live in one of the units and rent out the others. So now your renters, not only are they helping you pay for your own mortgage, they're helping you get started as a real estate investor, helping you start to build wealth for your family and for your future. Let's see. So as I said, this is a really great program with some really great features. And if anyone has any questions on that, please let us know, and we'll give you some more information. Okay, moving on to the next one. The VA Home Purchase Loan Program. Again, this is for our service members, servicemen and servicewomen. It's available to eligible veterans, most active duty personnel, and then reservists, National Guard members who meet the requirements, and in some cases also widows of military personnel are eligible for this program. Because this is for veterans, they can actually buy a home with no down payment. Just let me repeat that. If you qualify the right circumstances, you can use this to buy a home with no down payment. So this is a great benefit for our military personnel. Again, it doesn't require perfect credit. If you have some issues in the past, we can work with you. In some cases, you might not need any work at all. You might be eligible to just go straight away and go into the home buying process. Another great feature of this is even though it has no down payment, this doesn't require mortgage insurance. So you get to skip that extra monthly fee, and this is a great benefit for our military personnel. You can hold one VA loan at a time. So, for example, if you buy a home now, in the future, if you sell the home to someone else, you can use this loan to buy a future home. It's just you basically have to one property at a time that you're living in can hold this loan. And another great benefit is this loan, like the FHA loan, can be assumed by another future buyer if they are also eligible for a VA loan. So this is a great way that if you buy a home with this program, because you're a military service person, you can help another veteran in the future by letting them take advantage of the great loan you got and live in this home. And just like the last program I described, this is a really big advantage in selling your home in the future. Not only do you get a great program now that you can buy your home with possibly no money down. You can help another another veteran in the future, let them take advantage of the low rates you're getting today, and this frees you up again to buy your next home, with another VA loan. So, this is great. Again, a great benefit the government provides for our military people, both for now and in the future when you sell your home. Okay, moving on.
I like that program. It sounds like an awesome program for veterans.
Oh, absolutely. No, absolutely. Anyone, any of our service people, if you served, for example, in Iraq or Afghanistan, especially, or in anyone else who fits those guidelines, whether you're active duty or also possibly either a National Guard or Reserves, please ask us about that program, because this is a great benefit to you, and this is a great way for your country to pay you back for your service.
Perfect.
Okay, this next one we're going to talk about here, excuse me, the CalPERS purchase loan. This is a benefit the state provides for people who use the CalPERS the CalPERS pension program. Now, another myth on this one is a lot of people think you have to work for the state of California in order to use this loan. And actually, besides state employees, many cities and many counties and other government agencies in California, they also are members of the CalPERS retirement plan. So even if you work for a city or county, you may be able to take advantage of this. Give us a call, and then we'll help you find out if this can help you, because this is another great government-sponsored program to help people buy their homes. This has options for both conventional loans and FHA loans. So depending on your circumstance, one of those might be better for you. Please give us a call, and then we can kind of help guide you and let you know, which of these is the better fit for what you're trying to do. A great benefit here is that if you're a member of the CalPERS system, the state actually lets you borrow money against some of the funds you have in your pension and use that as your down payment or for your closing costs. So let me explain that to make sure everyone's kind of clear on this. If you have a certain amount of money in your pension, the state of California will actually lend you a portion of that for you to use for a down payment to buy your home, and you can also use the money as part of your closing costs. So the money is still in your pension. You haven't taken it out. It's still in your pension, still growing to help provide for your retirement and the future and your future well-being. But the state will actually loan you some money as a personal loan against your pension, and you can use that to help you buy your home. So depending on how much money you have in your pension, you might not have to bring any of your own money. You may be able to borrow it all against your CalPERS account. This program, the lenders must be approved by the state of California. And again, because this is offered through the state, the California state government, they actually regulate and control the interest rates and the fees that can be charged for this. So you can actually just go to their website, and you can see any day you'd like to know. You can see what the interest rate is.
Or they can call you directly, correct, to get information.
Oh, yes. Yeah, so they can always call us directly, but we'd like to let our clients know, in case you have any questions, and there's no way any lender can pull, can kind of pull some smoke and mirrors at you. It's really transparent. You know exactly what you're getting.
Exactly. That's what we don't want to do. We want to make sure people get the right information. So let's go on to the next one, so we can get everything in within a certain amount of time for today's call.
Great. Okay. And this is one of the newer programs, the Cal HFA program. Okay. It's available to all eligible California residents. So you need to be a resident, and you need to meet a few other requirements. But this is a great program. It's for first-time home buyers. So the government is really encouraging people who haven't owned a home in the last 3 years to use this and to take advantage of this great market we have. There are some income requirements and house price requirements. So give us a call, and we'll let you know, what your needs are and how we can help you, qualify for this. This program is for people who want to buy and make a home in their area. Young families, anybody who's moving moving around, say you haven't owned a home in a while, they're really encouraging people to take advantage of this great market and to take advantage of the great homes that are now available. Now, another great option with this is that, one, because the state is controlling this program, it's a little bit cheaper than you can get on the normal market. So the interest rates and fees, they're fixed by the state, and they're a little bit cheaper than you can get normally. Okay. And if you use it with this it also can be combined with this down payment loan program called a CHDAP, or CHDAP is for short. This is where the state of California will actually lend you another 3% of the sales price that you can use for the down payment or your closing costs. And what's even better is when you borrow this money, you don't have to make any payments on it. Okay, let me say that again. You don't have to make any payments on the down payment loan until you either sell the property or move or refinance. So, this is a great option. You could buy a home with as little as 0.5% down payment. So this is a great way for people looking to buy a home, or especially if they're first-time home buyers, to just get their foot in the door and then be able to buy their first home.
That's a great program, and getting your foot in the door, that is the key word, getting your foot in the door.
Exactly. So, again, the state of California is really trying to help home buyers, get in the market. As I said here, imagine having to buy. So this means literally you could buy possibly a $400,000 home with $2,000 for your down payment. That's less than a month's rent in many places in California, and especially the Bay Area. That's not a whole lot at all.
It definitely is.
So, if you think this is something that interests you, definitely give us a call, and we can help you get started with it. And we have another exciting program here from the FHA. This is called a home rehab program, where let's say you're buying a property and it's basically a little bit of a fixer-upper. Maybe it was a repossessed property, so you really like the location, you really like the way the house is laid out, but it needs a little bit of work. This program actually lets a home buyer borrow up to $35,000 to do some minor or moderate repairs and improvements. So, and the great thing about this is that instead of you having to save this money and pay it when you buy the home, you can actually borrow a little extra money, up to this amount, and use that to improve, the home you're buying now. So you can do things like do roof repairs, or even replace the roof. Let's say it's a great home, great school district, great location, but some things need a little bit of work. Let's say the heating system or air conditioner is old. You can use these funds to replace those. So you can even save. Not only are you getting a new heating or cooling system, you're going to save money every month because you've got a new heating or cooling system. Cosmetic things like painting, floor repairs, floor replacement, that's eligible. Doors and windows, let's say you want to put some of those great double pane windows. They help make the house look nice and quiet. Again, they save you energy. Another great improvement. Appliances, even something as much as kitchen remodeling. Let's say you find a home you really like, but the kitchen is just kind of dated. The home hasn't been improved in a while. This is a great way you can use to get yourself some new cabinets, some new countertops, new stove, new refrigerator. So if you found a property that you really like, that fits your needs, but it just needs a little bit of help, maybe some repairs, maybe some improvements that make it to make it from a good home to possibly a perfect home for you. So again, great program here. Lots of good stuff here that lets you take a home that, because there's certain things you can't change. Obviously, you can't change location or the school district. So if you find the great things there and you just need a little bit of help for the home, things need to be fixed, some things need to be repaired or replaced, this is a great way for you to turn that home into exactly how you want it.
Definitely something that needs some, basically needs cosmetic fixer-up type of situations going on.
Exactly. You find a good property, but it just needs some minor things. I mean, even say the roof needs to repair. In fact, you can even replace the roof with this program. So if everything about the home is great, but you have like one or 3 things that just need to be fixed up or improved, this is a great way for home buyers to take advantage of this program and turn that home into exactly how you like it.
I like it. Awesome.
So we've gone over these 5 great programs. It's really important that you work with professionals, real estate agent and mortgage professionals that work together as a team, and that'll help you, and guide you through the home buying process. We do this stuff every day. Most people only buy a home every couple of years, so it's really important that you work with a team of professionals that can guide you, communicate with you, and educate you, give you all the information you need to make this process as smooth as possible. If any of these programs look like they fit your needs or you have questions about them, please reach out to us, and we'll give you everything you need to know, because for most likely, at least one of these programs can probably help you buy a great home in the Bay Area. In fact, a lot of you will be able to use more than one of these programs, so we can help you find out which is the best one for you.
And I like what you said, which is, always operate from a position. How does it go? Always operate from a position of, having great understanding about whatever you choose to do. Rodale, why don't you say your phone number out loud for people and your website?
Okay. Okay, thank you. Let me get the last page here with all our contact information. If you have any questions or you need any help with this, please give us a call. My phone number is 925-922-0470, or you can reach me at my website at rsanmateo@eastbayloantips.com.
Okay, and I just wanted to say thank you for coming on board today and just giving an awesome presentation. People really need to take action nowadays. We had a historic lows in terms of home prices. We had historic lows in terms of interest rates today. My name is Jonathan Fleming. I am your expert in the Bay Area helping you buy and sell great properties. My number is area code 510-681-7771, or you can just reach me online at localhouseinfo.com or just jonathanfleming.com. Google me. I am everywhere. I hope to be on the Internet. Thank you for listening today. This concludes localhousewebinars.com webinar series on the 5 best strategies today to buying a great home in the San Francisco Bay Area. Okay, take care. Bye-bye.